Hi.
Oh, the interview started?
Yes. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You are?
My name is Kilonzo.
Okay.
I am a cartoonist and animator.
Excellent. So we see a lot of work here, and we are wondering, is all of this you?
Yeah, I work. There's some issues I've worked with other cartoonists, but basically most of the ideas are generally created by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's excellent. That's excellent. It seems like a whole lot of work. Is this a day job? Is it a day job for you?
Actually, this is like I'm actually a cartoonist who works with the Sunday Standard.
Okay.
I draw for kids there.
Yeah.
I draw a puzzle.
Okay.
And then there's a comic strip called, it's a humorous comic strip called Belzo.
Okay.
And then there's an adventurous comic strip also in the Sunday Standard. It's called Chorwa.
Okay.
So those I do on weekly basis. Okay. Now plus this one I do it on monthly basis. And now this one is that we are working with advertiser for sweets. So since the target audience for sweets is children, they advertise in our comic books because our target audience is also for children.
Okay.
So we have a deal with them and it's going so well so far. Yeah.
That's very exciting stuff.
Yeah.
You seem to be juggling a lot of work with the daily
Sunday Standard.
The Sunday Standard, and then the monthly work, the monthly one, which is yours, your personal one. And like, so I'm wondering, with all the volume of work that you have, how are you able to, or how have you balanced? Did one come after the other? And now that both of them are here, how do you run the both of them without feeling overwhelmed?
Yeah, I get your point. I think basically art is just passion. You have to have passion. And this art of mine I started when I was a kid, drawing in my exercise books, stuff like that. So to me, to others it may seem like work, but to me it's like a hobby that I can do it day and night. And I enjoy what I do. Sometimes I sleep late. It's something I have to do. It's a vision I have. But what my vision for it, because what I see in the Kenyan industry, the animation industry is really picking up, but the comic industry is still in its amateur stage. So what I really want is to bring the comics industry at par with animation, because what I feel is that animation cannot go anywhere without comics. It needs characters to animate. So that's what I want to do. And I also want to start training people to also do the stuff that I do, so that I can move to other stuff like animation.
Nice. That's very insightful. It's very, very insightful. Bella, we were wondering. Did you tell us your name?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Wow, excellent. Bella, we were wondering. Who or how do you go through story creation? Because you're very consistent with your comics every month, and yet on the side you're also very consistent with the comic strip that you do in the newspaper, in the Sunday Standard newspaper, as well as the adventurous one. How do you go through the process of creating ideas and getting them to the panel so that you have final copies every single time consistently over a long period of time?
Okay, the strangest thing, or should I say the amazing thing, is that when I submit my stuff at Sunday Standard, the editors actually, they approve everything. Yeah, that rarely happens. It very rarely happens, because when you're a cartoonist, the editor have to check the correction, all stuff like that. But for my case, it has happened, but in a very few cases. So I would say this is something I've been doing it for a very long time. So if you're a cartoonist, you have to keep on doing it until it becomes like it's a natural instinct for you. And there's no way out of it. You just have to keep doing it. Even if you get rejection, you just keep going. You just have to be something within you. But in the case of the ideas that you're saying, ideas actually, sometimes they do come to me accidentally, sometimes from personal experience. I think it's very important sometimes to really do something from your personal experience, so that when you say that story, it becomes believable or natural. For example, the comic strip I do for the Sunday Standard called Chorwa, it's about a girl who goes to cartoon world. So that is something I've been imagining when I was a kid. I was imagining that cartoon world is a world that exists. So you see where I base my inspiration from. Yeah. So it comes like so in the end it is believable to the reader.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's whoa, excellent. Yeah. That's very excellent.
Yeah.
You had mentioned that this has been going on for a while. Do you mind telling us how long and where you started or how you started?
Okay. First, as I said, the cartooning is something I started when I was a kid, comic and stuff and that. But now, in high school, the high school I was in, they did not have art. So I was drawing comics on my side as a hobby. And then after for high school, I applied to join, there's a college called Buruburu Institute of Fine Art, BIFA. So they were taking children who have got artistic ability. So I presented my comic books that I did, then I was accepted. And then from there, I started learning the basics of art, like painting. I took up painting and sculpture, in fact. That really helped me to expand my knowledge, and it also helped the cartooning business that I was in. And also through BIFA, I got attachment in a graphic design company. Now coincidentally, that company had an agreement to do a children's magazine with Daily Nation. So that's where I started doing my comic strip. It was back in 1994. So that's when the first comic strip I did was for children, 1994. And then it went on until 96, and then it got out. Then afterwards, I did other stuff for comic books, magazines. So it's something I've been doing here and there, just not newspaper alone, comics, magazines, everywhere. Yeah.
That's perfect. I think that's excellent. I was also personally wondering how you handle doing work in this volume with a company or a group of people on the side. So for example, you publish this monthly and you have partnered with someone to make that happen. So I'm wondering how you go to an agreement like that, and for example, who handles the printing and who handles the distribution and things like those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Printing, there are printers in Kenya. Printing, even anywhere in the world, there are printers. But now there are less publishers. Publishers is like anybody can be a publisher. You can be independent publisher, or you can publish through a publishing company that exists. So when you have the finances, you approach a printer, and the printer prints the magazine, and you pay the printer. That kind of a person is a publisher, whether he or she is operating as an individual or as a company. So that's what I do. I get my revenues through advertisements. Then I get a printer to do the printing. And now after that, when the printer has printed the comic books, you have a distribution network. So that distribution network consists of some guys, and then they get commission from their sales. And also in town, we have several vendors who sell the comic books. And also the company that advertises it, their products in our company, they buy some stuff from us, some issues, then they distribute them for free to kids.
Oh. Yeah. Wow, that is excellent.
Yeah.
So for example, does doing this issue on a monthly basis, is it enough to say cover the home bills? Do you think that, or are you at a place now where you can survive from Pasuka alone and not do work with the Sunday Standard?
Yeah, I can survive on this comic book alone. I know people will find it hard to believe, because many people have tried and have not gotten even past one issue.
Very true.
And it's not just in Kenya alone. It's a tough business. But I think the key element when you get into publishing, not just in comic books, also in magazine, is understand your target audience.
Okay.
Once you understand your target audience, it will enable you to understand who are the people who will be your potential advertisers. Now, let's say you want to target women, you'll approach women products. Now, in my case, I want to target children. I'll approach advertisers that deal with children products like sweets, candies, and so forth. I have had so many rejections in the past. It's a walk in the park, but eventually I came to someone who understood my vision, and we got well together. Now this, like you see, the advertiser on the cover. This is our latest issue. They have a banner on the cover. So even if you buy the comic book, you can't help but notice them. And now inside, I do this for them. This is now a comic strip. At least they have to pay for it because it's creative. And also, the idea is also mine. But I study their products and then I do the comic strip. Yeah. So that is inclusive of all the comic ideas that I have. Is something that can market them to their target audience effectively.
Wow, that is excellent stuff, Bella.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
wanted to know because some people might want to be able to get Pasuka and they are like me out of Kenya.
Yeah.
Can people find you on the internet? How can people order for your work?
Okay, I have a website. It's called www.bellakilonzo.com.
Okay.
It has all the information about me and also about the stuff that I do, and also my contact. So you can, if you have any suggestions, people can contact me through that, and then we can share ideas. Yeah,
that is perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Bella, for the interview. We see a lot of work, and we're excited that you are probably the first person, the first creative we have had who is solely surviving on his art. So you are an inspiration to very many of us who are just starting out.
Yeah, I know it's like that. Even people have come here and told me, how am I doing it? It's tough, but art is not easy. You have to go on and on.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you very much, Bella. It's been a pleasure.
Welcome a lot.
Awesome. Okay.